What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this live stream. Just watching Hard Knocks. I don't know if you guys get off of it. It's football porn for me. Chicago Bears are the team they're hosting this year.
Some will say that won't happen come September. Austin Reed isn't one of them.
It's pretty crazy how football's about to start. Hope everybody's doing good on a Taco Tuesday, right? What's going on? I don't have my glasses on, so as soon as I put my glasses, if you come on, you want to ask a question, you want to come on, whatever, let me know. So I'm kind of like distracted. I'm watching Hard Knocks, and I'm talking to you guys. So what is everybody up to today on a Tuesday? Man, I'm telling you, it's just so weird right now without like football, or it's just the last couple weeks is like, man, I know we have preseason football and I'm happy for that, but I'm like, man, I just need the real deal, right? The start. But then I say that, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, I'm ready for football to start, and all of a sudden we're halfway point through football, and it's like, okay, slow down a little bit. So, yeah, it's a crazy deal where, yeah, I'm inside the man cave right now. Normally I'm recording here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'll show you around a little bit. See, there it is. There's part of my room. Here's the other part. Oh, there it is. There's some of my room there. More stuff. And there's the TV that I'm watching. What are you guys doing tonight? You guys out having dinner? Or you guys just got back from dinner? Yeah, so I'm just watching Hard Knocks, chatting with you guys and gals, whoever's out there. What's going on? I'm messing with this new toy that I got. This thing that I have that I'm using is called the gimbal. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it's like a little thing you walk around with that I've had, and I've never used it. So I normally use my GoPro, and I'm having issues with my GoPro. I'm not a GoPro. I gotta just go ahead and just buy me some nice cameras, because the GoPros, I'm not buying in on them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to you guys and watch Hard Knocks at the same time. So I'm kind of distracted. But yeah, no, I was talking about the GoPros. GoPros are, God, they just give me a headache. I have two, right? And I use them to stream. But the newest version of the GoPro is just like crap, you know. Yeah, it's crazy. What is this? This duck boy says, eat a cheeseburger. I already have. I love cheeseburgers, dude. Yeah. It's crazy how you come on here and people start trolling and doing stuff. That's the way social media is, right? Like, you come on here and people just start bashing it. The last time I was on here, this guy on social media, he's like, hey, how do you want to die? And I'm like, what the fuck? It's because normally you have to have a moderator to take care of your stuff. I don't have a moderator. I'm a small creator who's just doing a couple things, and I don't consider myself, up there with bigger streamers. I'm just doing this to kind of pass the time, and I just enjoy doing it. Um, yeah. So what's going on with everybody? What's everybody doing? Everybody good? Yeah, it's sad. This running back, Ian Wheeler, he tore his ACL. I think it was a final game of the preseason. He tears his ACL. He's gonna be a doctor. I mean, he's not gonna miss out on anything. Dude's still, he's a very intelligent guy. He's gonna be good. But it's just sad to see, right? These guys, they work all their career or all their life, and they try to make a roster spot and end up getting hurt. That's why I don't like training camps. I don't like them because you lose good players, and um, it's a sad thing, man. I'm gonna put my glasses on because you guys are going for it, and I can't see anything. So put my glasses on. These are my reading glasses. Uh, oh, cool. You could be a mod. I'd appreciate that. Um, hit me up on my DM, man, and that would help me out. I appreciate that. Hey, you know what? Life's been treating me good. Life been treating me good. I've been very fortunate to be feeling healthy and to just living the dream, man. Right? Like all of us trying to strive. Nobody's better than anybody. I feel that sometimes we get caught up in a whirlwind in life, and I talked about it last night. If you go back to the stream that I did last night, I did like an hour and a half, and I was just going off because I just been kind of frustrated, with trying to find a full-time gig and not having that, and it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating because you're like, man, you want to keep out and doing things and just going being part of society, man. And when you can't do that, when that's taken away from you, um, it just sucks. And yeah, I think last night I kind of just went off, and I was like, whatever. But I brought up some good points. I'm still contracted out. I'm doing audio and video work. It's fun. It's a fun gig, but it's just not. It's not all that I want to do. I kind of want to get back into my field of stuff that I did. Uh, okay, let's see, Fergus. What'd you say? You can contact me if you go and you subscribe to my channel. You can send me a DM through there, bro. And then, if you want to help me out with being a mod, that'll be great. I appreciate that. I need that. Um, you just have to tap on the profile, and there should be. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I haven't gone that far with with none of my social media stuff or none of my podcast stuff, where I got moderators. I don't I watch other creators do it, and they have mods for a reason, because it's brutal out there. People will rip you in half, man, and that's the freaking truth. People will rip you in half, and they don't care. People will talk shit and put you down. People don't care, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing good. It's Taco Tuesday. I had some tacos, homemade tacos. Um, it's amazing because I love eating tacos, and I love eating breakfast tacos. That's my thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go. I just haven't been in that breakfast mode. You have to be in that breakfast mode. It says, yeah, many people just scroll through different live streams, insulting people. I hate when I have to watch that happen to people. Yeah, definitely, man. That's a great point. Um, and it's not cool because there's like that toy that guy's like, how do you want to die? And you should be dead, and like all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't even know this person. And I don't I don't take it personal. I'm not afraid. Like, okay, whatever. That's whatever you want to do, do it. I'm not like I'm not afraid. It just sucks for my viewers who are watching to kind of to walk in and say, "Oh, Johnny, well, it's crazy." Anyway, if you guys, I'm seeing a lot of new people on here, and if you don't know me, my name is Johnny Compian. My podcast show is Inside the Man Cave with me, Johnny Compian. Subscribe, like, and subscribe to the channel. And no, I don't take. Yeah, Fergus, I don't take any of the hate serious. I don't. I just kind of like I like to kind of answer people's questions if they have any or comments because it makes better banter, right? Going back and forth. So that's why I read it because, I do have good friends that are on here that don't participate. I mean, it's like I don't see any of my friends that I know on here. So yeah, so the brand new people that are checking out this live stream, check out my podcast show, subscribe to it. I'm a small channel. I'm trying to grow my channel. Right now, I'm giving away. Trying to do a giveaway. I'm trying to do a giveaway, and I've been trying. So in my hand, I have five. Count them. 5. And let's open one up so you guys can see this. Okay. I'm doing a giveaway. So once I hit a certain number, you will get one of these. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. It's a Rookie of the Year Victor Wembanyama card. I got 5 of these, man. So if you want one, subscribe to the channel. As soon as I hit that magic number, I'm going to start doing my first giveaway. Okay? And remember, there's 5 rookie cards you can win. Yes. Yeah, so I was just watching the end of Hard Knocks. That is NFL porn for me. I love that stuff. I used to be a big Dallas Cowboy fan, and it just got too old with Jerry Jones, man. Okay, I got a guy or a viewer. His name is Stewball, and he's asking me what are my hobbies on my pastime. I love to ride my motorcycle. I love to ride my bicycle. I love to video edit. I love to edit audio. I love doing art. I love to go to museums. I love to explore the city. What else? I love to drink wine. I love to drink beers, different beers. There's a lot of things I get into, man. But thanks for asking. I think I hear thunder outside. I think it's gonna rain, which is good. We need it here. Where are you guys from? I'm from San Antonio, Texas. It's been over 100. The last week, that it was like not even under 100. It was like 103. I think the highest it got was like 108. Appreciate it, brother. Stuba, I appreciate that. He says, seems like a chill lifestyle, bro. I dig it, man. Yeah, thank you. I hope what are your hobbies, man? I want to know too. I want to know more about you. It's not just about me. I want to know about you guys. And if you're asking about these glasses I'm wearing, these, I just got these about 2-3 months ago. These are my prescribed glasses because I need them to read because it's like if I don't have my glasses, I can't read the small font, and I don't want to like be squinting really close. This is really annoying when you see other people do it. Oh man, so Stubal, you're from the Mississippi area. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure, man. That's one thing that we don't worry about down here is the wildfires and those things. I mean, you see what it does, the devastation does to California and all that, devastation it does. It's a horrible thing. I don't wish it on anybody. It's crazy how the heat has been. It's been actually today I was able to be outside with my dogs and, kind of enjoy it. Being outside with my dogs and enjoying it, and not being like, okay, I got to go inside because it's like, you go out there and it's like, it's so freaking hot. You can't stand it. You start sweating and it's just crazy, right? Yeah. So, um, I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching. This is the first time I've done one of these streams with my gimbal. This is the new gimbal I got. Normally I do my podcast. I'll turn it around for the new people that are in here. I'll turn it around. This is my man cave studio. Okay, this is my man cave studio. This is where I do a lot of my work from. That right there is the main position for the podcast. That right there. Oh, Fergus, you're out in Colorado, huh? Yeah, I'm sure, man. It's a nice area. Yeah, this is my studio here where I record a lot of my podcast, and that's the position I sit right there. Right there, that microphone right there is the one that I use, and yeah. Thank you, Stu Ball. I appreciate the compliment, man. It's taken me a while to get this set up. I actually got two areas where I'm doing. That's my vinyl. I do two areas where I do, live broadcasting, and yeah, it's. I feel that. I feel that when I'm doing this stuff, that I want to make sure that I'm in a relaxed place and I'm able to pay attention to you guys. I want to give you 100% of my attention while I'm on, right? Because that means a lot to me. I want to make sure that you guys are Stu Boz, are there fires near your area? No, there isn't, Stu Boz. No fires. Maybe I think I've seen maybe a few, and that's when people toss cigarettes out, and then like the side of the highway, some of the grass will catch on fire on the highway on 35. But that's as close as I've seen to a fire. Like nothing like a forest fire like you see in California or those other areas where there's a lot of danger. Yeah, so no. I've been very fortunate. We've been very fortunate in Texas. It's just really hot, man. It's like when you go outside, you feel your cranium burning. Yeah, so it's really super hot. I can't wait for the fall to kick off because, and you know what sucks too, is that down here in this area last year, I don't think we got much of a winter. Like I don't think I broke out any of my jackets at all, and it's just getting worse and worse. Where it's like, in November, December, you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops, which is cool, right? But man, I love to wear, long sleeves and do that. Yeah, fires are no joke, Fergus. Yeah, there are no jokes. You don't mess with that. That is something that you don't want to be a part of. Um, yeah, so it's just brutal. The weather is brutal. My brother lives in San Diego, and I'm always like messing with him because I'm like, hey, how's the weather up there? He's like, oh man, it's hot. I'm like, really, dude? Like, when you say hot, like, how hot is it, dude? And he's like, oh, I think it's like 79 or like, shut the hell up. When I'm sitting at 102 and you're telling me it's hot because it's 79 degrees and you're by the ocean, I'm like, oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, the other day I went up and did a Sam's haul, and uh, I go in, take care of my business, and I'm walking out, and I'm like, man, I just got out of the shower a while ago, grabbed a couple things. I'm just walking. I'm not running. I'm walking to my car, and I'm sweating. My shirt is drenched. I'm like, what just happened? What the hell just happened here? It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. Stew ball, about the only time we get anything close to winter is when the humidity is high enough that they're just ice everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I would take that. I think the last time we got that that snowstorm here, uh, and it freaking snowed, and we lost power, and we had, I mean, we have no gas here. It's electricity. So everything, the power was out for a week. I didn't have power for a week, man. It was crazy. All right, Fergus. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully you can help me out and help me out being a moderator. That would be great. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate. Hopefully see you next time on my next stream. What does he say, Stu Bob? Before he goes, yeah, I went to Kentucky one time, and I was chilling, walking down the street. I heard an old lady tell a man to get inside and use the air conditioner. It was only 73. 73, really? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah. It's and see I'm contracted out to go work. Sometimes we're doing gigs and we're doing stuff like I've done some gigs outside the Alamo and outside at La Villita, and it is freaking hot, man. It's hot, and it's bad. Just being out in the heat, it's brutal. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about it. But I love this area, and it's crazy. I will look you up, Fergus. All right, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I'll set you up. I can't do it right now, but I'd really love to contact you about being that moderator. That'd be great. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel so you'll know next time I come on we can chat again. Yeah, I'm starting to get friends from all over Colorado, Mississippi. Where's everybody else from? There's other people watching. Where are you guys from? I'm from San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas, yes. And I lived in San Antonio my whole life, man. I love this area. I think the furthest I moved was to Austin, up north, just a couple, like 80 miles from here. And then I came back. But yeah, I love San Antonio. Yeah, we got that small town mentality. But it's all right. I mean, it's cool. That's all right. It's something that I rather deal with that. All right, Fergus. Catch you later, man. Be good. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, okay? Take care, brother. Yeah, so I just finished watching Hard Knocks. The NFL season is up. The rosters have been cut down to 53. The Dallas Cowboys have their guys. The Raiders have their guys. The Chicago Bears, who we just watched, got their guys. Everybody, the rosters are being set. It's almost time. College football is around the corner. The UTSA Roadrunners are getting ready. The Texas Longhorns, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Wow, it is on, man. Like, it is on. I love it. I just get an adrenaline rush from just talking about it. But yeah, I want to give a shout out. The other day, because I love music. The other day, I saw on my timeline that this album, or this CD or DVD or whatever, turned 34 years old. Came out 34 years ago the other day. And it is one of my favorite rock bands of all time. Cool, brother. And it was, one of my favorite rock bands, which is Queensryche. If you can't see it, there it is. I picked this up at Waterloo maybe about 2 years ago. This thing is, it's not a vinyl. I got it on vinyl. I got a few. This is a 3D CD and DVD set, super deluxe edition. The classic album was newly remastered at Abbey Road. Wow, so that's cool. Look, see, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I turned 34. There's a lot of good songs that I love from that album. Uh, yeah, and then today, Pearl Jam, the first album, 10, turned 10, right? And well, no, it didn't come out. When did it come out? 10. I got to look that up for you guys. I had it somewhere, and so Stuba, I appreciate it, man. Grab yourself a beer, dude. Normally I have a beer in my hand, and I'm normally joining you, and I just might do that too because um, having a beer, there's nothing wrong with it, right? You know what? Let me do that. Let me go grab a beer. I'll be right back. You guys hang loose. I'll have a beer with you, and yeah, I'll be right back. See, I don't have to go far, guys, because I got a refrigerator inside the man cave. That's a necessity. When I started doing this, I'm like, I need for the designers of this. I need, which I was the designer of this whole room. I said I need a refrigerator. That's the number one thing. I need to make sure that I'm hydrated at all times. So here it is, Strubal. This is for you, man. Appreciate it. New viewer on the stream. Thank you so much. And for those of you just joining me, excuse the glasses. These are prescribed glasses. I can normally have them off, but then I can't read the comments, okay? So I want to read the comments because I want to, interact with you guys and get to know you people because my friends are not. I got a lot of friends on social media and they don't care. Like they don't participate in anything that I do. So anyway, the glasses I have to wear to read the comments, okay? So yeah, I just saw somebody, Stubal, who was gonna grab a beer. So, excuse me. So I decided to grab one and join Stubal. Hey, there's to you, brother. Cheers. Mm. Oh man, that is nice and cold. Jeez. So what are you guys doing tonight? What's going on? I know it's 9 o'clock. I don't know what time it is in your time zone because I got people watching Colorado, Mississippi, where Japan, Europe, Istanbul. I got people listening from watching from all over the world, right? What is that? Stubot. It's a good beer right there. Good thing it ain't no one for those Coors Lights that taste like apple juice. You know what? I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and we were talking about beer, and I'm like, I don't think because it was a Coors commercial. I don't think I've ever drank a Coors before in my life. And they're like, what? You never drank? I said, I don't think I've ever drank a Coors Light. Like, wow. I don't think I've ever had a Coors Light before. Yeah, it's insane. But this is my beer choice. I love it. I always get the 16 ounces. I just feel there's a little bit more. And normally I'm drinking that out of my glass. I don't have my beer glass in here. I used it last night and I didn't wash it yet. So there was a poll that came out and it was talking about the rudest cities in the country, the top 10 rudest cities in the country. And of course, I'm like, okay, where does San Antonio stand? Because I know there's a lot of rude people in San Antonio. I mean, if you go to the grocery store or if you go to Sam's or you go to anywhere you go to, there's people that are always fucking pissed off. And they're upset and they want to make sure that they know that you know that they're pissed off and you need to get out of their way. And that's where the fight starts and the guns come out, all that stuff. So calm down. Have a Budweiser or a Coors Light, man. Yeah, but I saw the top 10 list, and I was surprised that we were not on there. I don't have the full list in front of me. I could grab it right now. I can grab it right now. Let's see here. I'll grab it right now so you guys can know what is it. Yeah, it was a top 10. Oh, shit. It was the top 10 rudest cities in the country. I got it here, man. Hang loose. Those of you watching, I appreciate you coming on and hanging out. The people that are new, welcome. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. And like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll know when I'm doing videos like this, so you can join along and we can drink beer together, do whatever we do, right? That's what we should do is designate it so we can have beers every day after dinner and kind of catch up, right? I think that would be cool. Okay, back to what I was doing. Damn, I lost my page, man. So I got to shut this down and do it over again. Here we go. Okay. It says the top 10 rudest cities in the country. Okay, you guys ready for this? Let's start at number 10, okay? Let's start at number 10 because I was like, really? Number 10, I mean, is it rudest city in San Antonio didn't make it? That's right, man. Stu, I love you already, man. Like, dude, where have you been all my life? I love that. See, he wants to join. He wants more people to. I mean, we can get it together. You get your people, I get mine. We can just collab, and we can all bring beers, and maybe we'll get a beer sponsor. That's what I've been trying to do. Get a beer sponsor, so I'll be able to have the beer fridge that's in the man cave, you know, kind of set up, and then I can have their logo wherever. I mean, I got plenty of space for logos. Anyway, back to this list real quick. I digress for a second. Number 10 was kind of but I could see it because I hate this town. I can't stand this. I can't stand the people. And there we go. See, there's the rudeness. Number 10 is Houston. I fucking hate Houston. I hate Houston with a passion. Number 9, I love this city, but I know that, yeah. Number 9 is Los Angeles. The average rudeness score, and Houston had a 5.33. Los Angeles has a 5.35. Number 8 is Washington, D.C. I could see that too. I've been to D.C. It's a cool place. Got some cool underground bars. And their score on the rudeness level, it is 5.56. I mean, you know, I don't know where the Richter scale is on it, but yeah. Number 7 is San Francisco. They're at a 5.69. Oh my goodness, guys. This beer is so freaking cold. It's just like when you drink a beer, you pop it open, and sometimes you'll pop that beer open, right? And you can chug the whole thing. You're like, is that good? Perfect cold temperature. And then you're like, I could just drink. I'm going for it. That's the way this beer feels. But I need to tone it down because I don't want to get, you know. Anyway, back to this rude ranking. At number 6, I could see this. Detroit. Yeah, 5.70 on the Richter scale of rudeness. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Detroit, right? Number 5 on the most rudest city in the country is Boston, Massachusetts. Never been to that region. I mean, I've been in that area around there, but I just never been to Boston. Number 4 for your rudeness is Sin City, Las Vegas. 5.98. I frequent Las Vegas a lot. I love Las Vegas. Actually, I'm probably going to be going to Vegas at some point very soon because I'm going to do something really big that you guys are really going to freak out on. So, yeah, there's a little nugget for you guys. Yeah, you guys are really going to really go. You guys are going to be like, what is going on? Yes. Anyway, yeah, Sin City is number 4 on the rudest cities in the country. They come in with a 5.98. And number 3, yeah, I could see this. This should be right underneath number 1. Number 3 is New York City. Now there, I've been there a few times, and yes, it's true. People are freaking brutal, man. Either you move or they'll move you. You say something, they're gonna say something back. They don't play over there, man. But I love New York. I love going to New York. I love going to the restaurants. I love like sightseeing. I love going and shopping. I love it all, man. New York. I love New York. Yes. And number 2 on the rudest cities is Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee at 2? Come on. You should have put San Antonio. You should have put New York at 3. San Antonio at 7. Yeah, I need to redo this list. And number 1, it lives up to it, man. I've been there plenty of times I've been to this place. Would go there every year for the Army-Navy game. Philadelphia. Oh my goodness. Now that place. And Stubal, what do you said? New York has all types of people. Yes. And all kinds of attitudes, Stubal. They're out there, and then you get in their way, it's over, man. Yes. Yeah. So that's crazy, man, how that list came out, and I'm like, we didn't even crack the top 10. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. I like kind of doing lists like this because it, especially like that. Like they had the like the fattest city in the country, and they had the drunkest city in the country. I love stuff like that. I think it's hilarious. Like I want to know who does the research for these things, right? Because you're like, really? Like you're really coming up with that? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how once we get close to the NFL, because you drive around and like I love going to Buffalo Wild Wings. I love to eat their food. When there's a sports night, when I'm not, I'm in a rush or I'm busy, I'll just like, let me go to Buffalo Wild Wings and grab some food. And it's been dead. Like nobody's been around. And I went in there and I was like, where is everybody at? There's no football. There's nothing. When it's football, people are going to pack that place and it's going to get crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how football impacts our lives, right? It's insane. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I want to book a trip to Las Vegas again. I was there, what was it, recently to go see Pearl Jam at the MGM Grand. Yeah, you're right, Stu Boss. Buffalo Wild Wings is a chill place. I love it, man. You know what my favorite place is that I love? I love this place, and I heard something about it in the news the other day, and it bummed me out. The Yard House. I don't know, Stu Boss, if you have one in your area, but the Yard House, they got a lot of good beer, good food, very cool environment, good music, lots of TVs, and nice and cool. You got a place like that? Here's my money. Take all my money. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna drink. Just keep filling my glass up. Yeah, but I heard that they're going through bankruptcy. I'm like, wow. So they're going away. Them and some other big company that I was like shocked. Like, wow. But if you think about it, if you think about that, There's a lot of businesses, small businesses that went under. Like I'll go through. You never heard of it, Stu Ball? Yeah, look it up. Look it up on social media. The Yard House. They're in some cities, not in all. Like they got one in Vegas. I love going to the one in Vegas. They got one in Austin, Texas, at the Domain. That's really cool. I've been in that one. Yeah, but you know what? You know what? What gets me when I first started going to the Yard House, um, I went in there and I'm like, I love Budweiser on tap. You have Budweiser on tap. I'm gonna sit there and drink, okay? So I went there like the first two times I went in there, and so I'm like, yeah, can I get a pint of Budweiser? Okay, cool. Here you go. Cold, below 30. It's cold. It's some cold beer. I mean, hurts your throat when it's like. So I drink it, right, and I'm like, man, this beer doesn't taste right. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drink it. It's like if you go to a stadium or an arena and they don't clean the hoses out, right? And then you're just getting some nasty taste in there and it just tastes sour and horrible. And that's what I was getting out of this beer. So I'm like, I told the bartender, I'm like, hey, my beer doesn't taste right. Can I get something else? All right. So I go back again. Same thing. The Budweiser didn't taste good. And the Budweiser didn't taste good. I got one. I was like, I sent it back. It's like, dude, you got to talk to your manager, your beer man, whoever, your vendor, and say, dude, I need either you stop selling me this spoiled beer, do something. And this was a fairly new place, right? When I first went there, I've been going there for years, Stu Ball. Okay. And after that, years has gone by and they've never got Budweiser back. Never. I was amazed. It's like, what the hell? Not even in Vegas. I went to Vegas, asked for a Budweiser on tap. They didn't have it. They had it in bottle. I'm like, why would I want to come to a tap place and have a bottled beer? No, I come to a tap place. I want to have a tap beer, right? Yesterday, we celebrated with the God of Thunder, Gene Simmons, the mastermind behind Kiss, who turned 75 years old. 75 years old for Gene Simmons. Like, wow. Hey, look, we're not getting any younger. I've seen Kiss plenty of times. I'm a huge Kiss fan. But you know what? I'm glad they did the right thing. I'm glad that Kiss finally said, you know what? We need to follow through on our promise. And let's just keep our fingers crossed that they don't decide to come back. But they said, we're done. This is it. There's no more coming back. And I was so glad because I'm like, you know, you hate to see that. And I'm like, yeah, Stuba, yeah, he's that old now. and Stuba, you know what's crazy about that? The guy still gets in those spandex with those big platform shoes and you know, that cod piece and just everything that goes along. But he pulls it off. He is the God of Thunder, and he can pull it off. So he turned 75 yesterday. Happy birthday, God of Thunder, Gene Simmons. I have to do like show and tell one day because I got one of his guitar picks in here, and I don't know if I could show it to you guys, but it's behind glass and it's in plastic. When I got it, he flung it, and I was in the front row. This was in the farewell tour back in 2000, and it hit me in my neck. I was like, "What is this?" It was a Gene Simmons pick that just stuck to my neck with a spit of blood. So I kept it, and it's still you can still see the residuals of dried up blood on it. So I got the DNA of the demon. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. But there, not only that, I gotta go back because I've told this story before. But like we got new people watching. But one year I was working for a radio station here in San Antonio. It was a sports station, and this was way before This is way before Las Vegas got an NFL team, before Vegas blew up to what it is right now. And um, we went there for a grand opening of the Hooters Casino. That's how long ago it was, because the Hooters is there, but it's not Hooters. It's called the Oya or something. 'Cause my brother stayed there the last time we went. So we went we stayed there, and it was during Super Bowl weekend. So we went up to Las Vegas, broadcasted out of the Stratosphere, and we did our show from the Stratosphere. And we went to a party. They had a party at the Hooters Casino for the grand opening. So you had all the local celebrities that were there for the grand opening, and you had the God of Thunder, Gene Simmons, in the house, right? And so we had been drinking heavily. So I was with I was the producer of this show, and I was with one of the guys, and he was pretty loaded himself. So we're walking around, kind of doing our thing. So there was this beautiful blonde at the bar, and I just started to talk, and chat, and then, we were kind of whispering things to each other in our ear, and kind of, this and that. And I was by myself at the moment. So she's like, hey, you want to take a walk? You want to go? And okay, all right, cool, let's do it. So I turn around, and I'm about to leave the bar. I had grabbed my beer, and I'm about to walk. So I grab her hand, beautiful blonde, beautiful, 10. Grab her hand, I turn around, I start walking, and I feel a tug. I'm like, what the hell? Like, she pulled back, I'm like, what? Well, her other hand, Gene Simmons, grabbed her hand. So I had her from one hand, and Gene Simmons had her from the other hand, right? And he's pulling her, and she's talking to him. I'm like, hey, are we leaving? Are we going to go do what we're going to do? And she's like, eh. And so my buddy that I worked with, he ends up coming back, and because he had been gone, he happens to run into where he sees me, and he sees this humongous guy. I guess he's like, oh, Johnny needs help. And because he sees me holding one hand, this other guy's holding her hand, and she's caught in between both of us. So my buddy proceeds to bump this guy, and I'm like, no, it's the God of Thunder. No, don't bump him. Well, it turned out the lady that was there was Cindy Margolis. And back in the time, that was the most downloaded woman in the world. And yes, yours truly. And we were holding hand. We were about to go make out. My buddy messed it all up. Gene took her away. Gene stole her. You're not going to win. Of course, I'm going to be like, hey, Gene, let my chick go. No. Come on. Really great story. I couldn't believe what was happening in front of that we had to talk about it. Such a great encounter, right? Yeah. I'm going to do another live stream later on tonight. I just wanted to come on and chat with you guys for a little bit, see how everybody's doing, catch up with everybody, and make sure everybody's good, which it seems like you guys are. What is this Stu Boss saying? That's crazy. There's always the one mishap that messes up the chance for a 10 and 10. Yeah, dude, she was smoking hot. And I didn't know who she was. I really didn't. I didn't know who she was until I found out. And then I went back and saw the picture. I'm like, whoa, that was Cindy Margolis. And something happened too, that when they had the Super Bowl in Dallas, something like that happened with Carmen Electra. I got pictures with Carmen Electra as well. Oh, and I got a picture with Cindy as well. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you're right, man. But you know what? It wasn't meant to be, Stu, and I'm cool with it. Hey, you know what? I got to hold hands with her for a little bit, and exchange pleasantries. It was cool. I lived the moment. Gene stole her. Hey, I got a story, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I remember going back. I went back to the Hooters Casino, which is now the Oya Hotel, and I was just in there this year. Excuse me. And my brother, like I said, my brother was staying there, and I walk in, it was nothing like it was back then. And I remember that because we stayed there, and the whole freaking night, the alarms are going off. It was a new hotel, and I don't know what was going on. They kept setting off the alarms. It was funny for a while, and after that, I was like, you know what? This isn't funny anymore, man. Like I'm trying to go to sleep, and the alarms keep going off every 30 minutes, and they never fixed them. These idiots. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how I love going to Vegas. I keep saying that because that's one of my favorite places to frequent. Um, but I can't believe the Mirage is gone. I've seen a lot of video, and it's sad because they took the sign down. Now they took down the the volcano area, and they're getting ready to bring in that guitar. I heard they're gonna bring it in, and they're gonna copter. They're gonna like crane it in. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but it's supposed to be a massive guitar, which is be coming in soon. Um, I don't know how true that is, but that's gonna be so interesting. There's a lot of things changing in Vegas, man, and that place is changing because there's not so much money there, right? I mean, I love going to Vegas, but man, it's changed up and it's gotten very pricey. Um, and last time out, you know how they put Whataburger down in Vegas. I went and had one. I got sick. I got sick from eating a Whataburger. Like very like stomach sick. So I want to do that again. Um, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I thank everybody for coming in. All the new guys that I got to know, Stu Ball, Ferguson, all these guys, man. All the new people that I'm seeing. Um, what are you saying, Stu Ball? Vegas is changing for the worst, in my opinion, especially on how prices and everything and everywhere is. Oh, definitely. I totally agree with you, man. It's insane. And um, I don't understand how people with these big families go in there, like with kids and stuff. Like, I went when I went to go see you two at the Sphere. My brother was with me from San Diego. We flew down from San Diego, and we went to a food court, and I grabbed the chicken sandwich, and he grabbed the burger or something. Or I grabbed the burger, he grabbed his chicken sandwich. It was like I paid $50 for the burger and fries with the Coke with no ice. $50. Then plus I had a tip. Like, oh my God. Yeah, Stu, I'm telling you, man, it is crazy. I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. It's only gonna get worse. Um, and that's okay, right? Because people are still gonna pay for it, regardless. If it goes up 10 times more than it is now, people will still pay. They don't care. People will pay for whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. People will max out their credit cards. People will spend their life savings, whatever they got to do to be in Vegas. I'll do it. I love Vegas. You know what? I'm spending everything that I have. That's it. Last time I was in there, when I would go to Vegas, I would always be like, I'm gonna win some money. I'm gonna do this, and I stopped. I stopped kind of like expecting to win because, um, you go in there and you start losing, and then you just kind of like, oh man, I dropped 350 just in 2 hours on slot machines and tables and this and that, and you're like, ugh. Um, but normally I would keep, whenever I would go, I would always keep my winnings in one pocket, right? So whatever I'm spending, I keep on my left. Whatever I'm winning, I keep on my right. So I never mix them up. And that was cool because I was always come back with a nice stack of cash, nice crisp hundreds. And I stopped doing that. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy myself. When I go down, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'll gamble. I don't really care. Last time when my brother from Dallas was there, and we were all gambling, having a good time, losing, winning. It was fun, regardless. And I was like, I wasn't so upset that I was losing. It's like, you know what? I'm here with family and friends. I'm cool. This is what it's all about. At the end of the day, that's what it is, right? But I know people that are obsessed. They're like, I'm going to sit here until I win. I'm going to sit here until I win. I'm going to play cards until I win. And they start like at 5 in the afternoon. 10:30, they're still there. They look different. They're sweating a little bit. They look a little stressed. 2:30 in the morning, they're still there. You leave, hey, I'll check you later, man. I'm telling you this from experience. I knew a guy that did that. And I actually saw him on TV. The guy works for a TV station now. He works for ESPN TV. Congratulations. He's got a new show now that's on prime time. And yeah, the guy sat there all freaking night. He sat there all night and played cards, poker, until the morning. I don't think he won anything. Like, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. Once I'm done, I'm like, you know what? Let's go walk around. Let's go sightsee. Let's go shopping. Let's go have dinner at a nice place. I went to Oscar's last time on Fremont. Oh my God. Oscar's Steakhouse on Fremont is so good. Pricey. Very, very pricey, but good. Okay. And I was pretty intoxicated. And before I walked in, I had a donut. And I didn't even know I was going to go to Oscar's. So I had a chocolate donut, ate the rest of somebody else's donut, and then walk inside. And then I proceed to get a ribeye steak with mash and everything else that comes along with it and all the good stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't eat all this. Oh, but it was so good. Oscar's on Fremont in Las Vegas is very, very, one of the best steakhouses I've ever been to. And there's plenty out there. There's plenty of steakhouses out there. And I had that steak from Oscar's and I was in love. I can't wait to go back. But there's other steakhouses in Vegas that I want to go check out. Because I watch a lot of Vegas vloggers and you learn from that. You learn, so you know the moves. When you go into town, you'll know what you're looking for and what you want. So yeah, that's where I've learned all this stuff about Vegas. And Oscars is the real deal, man. So if you're going to Vegas, if you want to go eat somewhere good, go to Oscars. It's so freaking good. Yeah. But once again, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all my new friends, Stuball, Fergus, and everybody else. If I'm forgetting your name, you know what? Subscribe to my channel. I will be on again soon. I appreciate everybody. I'm going on an hour already of me blabbing. I'm going to cut it here because I don't want to stay on too long. I don't want to annoy people and be like, hey, dude, you're on too long. You're just meh. But I want to introduce this to you guys that this is what's going to be happening. I'm going to come on here. I want to make new friends. I want to add new subscribers. I want you to check out my channel. Go check out stuff. If you got stuff you want to talk about, if you want to come on the podcast, if you want me to stream you in, I can. And we can talk. I could bring as many people as I want on my channel. So let's plan that. Let's get together. Let's do this. I really appreciate everybody that came on and gave me the time of day, because normally these things you sit down and you're like, nobody is, catch up. But I made some friends today. Stuball, dude, you're the man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Appreciate it. You guys be good. Enjoy your Taco Tuesday. If you did have tacos, if you don't eat tacos, whatever, I had tacos. Enjoy your night. God bless everybody. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Okay, you guys take out. Peace.